So, welcome everyone to another episode of Soulful Ascension. My name is Linda Joy Benn, and it is wonderful to be here with you today for another massive week. This is the last week of the shedding of the wood snake. Can you feel the energy, the intensity? If you've been following what the Schumann's resonance is doing, it is off the scales. I mean, off the Richter scales. It is like so high, so potent, and this is helping you to shed the old. So I'm going to go much deeper in what to do in this whole shedding of this last week we have before we hop on our fire horse next week. And but this week we also have on the 14th, which is Valentine's Day, this is another huge planetary alignment with Aries. And this energy that's coming together is the start of the huge big bang, because what in all the planets, and this has never been recorded in history, where we have Saturn and Neptune coming together in Aries of 0 degrees, and never in our recorded history have we ever had this planetary alignment. That's why the energy is so intense right now. And it's what it's doing is forcing people to wake up. And this week of the final shedding is to really go deep into the deepest layers of your soul, to release and let go and dissolve those old karmic patterns and the old family lineage and dynamics and everything that no longer works for you. So you may be feeling this in your life, especially if you are unhappy in a job and your colleagues are just irritating you, or your boss is pushing your buttons, or you're just angry going to work because you're just always triggered by even going to that building or that environment, or being around those people, or maybe the company's vision and mission no longer aligns to you. This is what we are purging out. Anything that is no longer working for you or in alignment with your highest truth, with your highest destiny, for your soul, for your true essence, needs to dissolve. That's what's collapsing. That's what we're shedding. That's what is crumbling right now. And we're seeing this in systems all around the world. And even the technology is breaking down. And social media platforms. I was talking to someone on the phone today, and she said, I can't hear you. And it's like, this is it, it's even though we're not in Mercury retrograde, which is the normal, communication breakdown or technology glitches, but the energy is so intense right now that we're already seeing, these old systems are just breaking down, because we are creating the new. So, and this goes globally. It doesn't matter what country you're in, everyone's feeling this energy. So I ask you to really, this week, focus on analyzing, writing out, maybe doing lists of every area of your life, and look at what's working, what's not working, what do I choose to let go of, what am I happy with these friends, am I happy with these activities that I'm doing, am I happy going to this group, or and is that in alignment? Am I happy going to this job? And how does that make me feel? And am I happy in this relationship or this marriage? And so truly looking at everything in your life, even your home. You know, there's massive changes for 2026, and you could be moving house, you could be moving countries, you could be completely massive. I know I am. I feel it in every cell of my body that it's like I'm definitely moving house, and so we'll just see where the universe sends me, and I just trust my inner guidance, and that's what I encourage you to do as well. It's like there's always the breadcrumbs. Just keep following the breadcrumbs every step of the way and trust your guidance, because the universe has got a much bigger plan for you if you just surrender and let go. But if you're holding on to the old ways, the old family dynamics. Now, the family dynamics I'm mentioning because this is something that I signed up in this life to, and it was karmic, to clear and heal all the ancestors on my mum's side and my dad's side, all the lineages, and just heal. And it's like, nope, no longer. Tear up that contract. And even in this life with my family, it's like, whoa, okay, they choose to stay where they are. Bless them. I love them. And I release and let them go. So maybe you're, especially for the empaths, the light workers, the way showers, the people here who are doing massive work on the planet to bring more light and love and raise the energy consciousness to humanity as well as the planet. This is your role to shine your light even brighter. And even all our galactic brothers and sisters are watching planet Earth right now to see how humanity evolves. So we are at a critical turning point. Sorry, I am sweating. It is muggy here in Brisbane, Australia. So this eclipse season is a massive awakening. Awakening, it's opening up, it's breaking open new versions of us that we haven't even discovered or explored or allowed ourselves to be. And so, but with this whole shedding, because next week I'll talk more about the eclipse and how that's massive changing, but it actually starts from this Saturday for the Valentine's, the 14th, and then that through to the 20th is another big bang. So next week is going to be explosive. But it all starts, it's like you can feel the pressure building up. It's building up. And what I really encourage you to do is to sit and feel what your body is telling you. You cannot spiritual bypass this. You cannot numb out. That's avoiding your true essence. Well, you have free will. Everyone has free will. But if you are truly on your path, I encourage you to feel, what are you avoiding? What are you feeling that is coming up, but it's like, oh, it's too painful, I don't want to deal with this, quick, reach for my addiction? Or maybe your ego wants to get caught up in a story on, oh, this is what that means, and you create this story and this concept instead of just feeling it, releasing it, transforming it into light. Because when you can just surrender and let go and allow the light to flow through you and allow the light to dissolve whatever is coming up for you. Remember, the darkness is coming to the surface to help you to let it go. So if you're pushing it back down, that's what creates illness and disease. That's the avoiding, going, oh, I don't want to deal with that. And this is where we have to look at karma as well as any fears. Look at those resentments, look at the anger, look at all the karmic patterns that maybe you have been avoiding, because what keeps karma going from lifetime to lifetime is not forgiving the other person. Maybe you actually were born into a family where you're just not on the same page as your mother or your father, and it's like, but forgive them, because look at the learnings from that. Maybe it's your siblings, and it's like, oh my God, why did I attract, or what am I learning from my narcissistic sisters? And maybe it's friends in your life. What am I learning from these toxic people in my life, or the narcissistic people, or those narcissistic relationships? What have I learned from that? And everything is a learning for our soul to learn and grow and upgrade, so we don't keep repeating these karmic patterns and keeping the old karma cycle going. And that's what we are cleaning out. The darkness is coming to the surface. We're seeing it all over the world, especially in social media and all the videos and all the online platforms and the actual media that has been programming humanity and controlling humanity and keeping humanity stuck and in fear for centuries. And this is where, when you actually pull back your energy, be the observer, see it for what it is, and ask, is this true? Especially with AI, there's so many videos, and it's like, no, that's AI generated. It's not true. And you can feel the difference when you trust your feelings in your body. When you see a video that it's like, no, they've just got someone's voice, someone's, profile or picture or whatever, and it's just a talking head. And you feel it in your body. It's like, no, it's just AI generated. So that's what we are being exposed to right now. And you can actually, that's the darkness coming to the surface to shed, okay? Because this is what we are all clearing. But again, I'll just repeat, everyone has free will. And you are at a choice point right now. You are at a critical choice in your life, in this lifetime, of which path do you choose? You can go this way or this way. And there's no judgment from the universe. The universe loves you regardless. And if you choose to stay in the old world, well, then that's okay. Next time you come, you can do it all again. But the energy at the moment and where the planets are aligning is helping humanity. This is mass consciousness. This is really tapping into your higher consciousness, tapping into your true essence of who you are, your true authenticity. and you feel that in your body when you're fully aligned to your true, authentic self. That's what's in alignment. That's what resonates. That's what is your truth. And the only way to feel that is to disengage from the noise in the external world, sit in silence, be out in nature, meditate, journal, be around some animals or pets or the birds, or sit in a park, or be around any kind of nature. Could be just sitting in a garden or sitting on the beach and staring out at the horizon of the ocean, or sitting at a lake or a river or somewhere, anywhere in nature. Because with the energy being so intense, you need to self-regulate your nervous system. And this is so important to stay grounded. Keep grounding. You may have to keep doing this several times during the day, especially if you're super sensitive. I feel everything. I am so highly sensitive and empathic that going to other environments, I feel like the heaviness, the intensity, and I always need to just hibernate, pull back my energy in order to recharge and recalibrate. So that's what I'm suggesting to you as well, is to just pull back your energy and recalibrate, because the energy and the changes that are happening right now, it will impact your entire life. And we will feel these changes for the rest of this year, actually the next few years. There is massive changes happening. So this is where it's like your responsibility is to clean up those karmic patterns within yourself and forgive those who have hurt you, betrayed you, done something to you, anything that is holding you back or getting caught up in those karmic patterns of the anger and the resentment and the hurt and the just the resentment of, you did this to me. It's like, no, everything happens for you. It's actually one of the courses on my website. Actually, all my courses are all based on the Benn method of balance, energy, nurture, and nourish, which is advanced self-care for the soul. Everything that I teach, and in my courses, programs, coaching, one-to-one, everything is based on soul alignment, and the tools are for your soul. These are tools to help you come into alignment with your soul's truth, your soul's true essence, and who you truly are for your soul's mission and purpose. So you can find that on my website under the courses, programs, workshops, events. This Wednesday, I've got a free masterclass at 10 a.m. Brisbane, Australia time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday. And then the workshop Love Yourself Whole on Valentine's Day, and it's all about loving you and coming back into your heart, because the more you can drop into your heart and truly feel the love for yourself, and then when you feel that for yourself and just drop all the judgment, the criticism, all the stories in your head, that's where the peace is. That's what we're all working towards. That's our true essence, which is just love, and peace and joy, but you've got to feel that in your heart. So if you're still feeling you're angry about something, a relationship, or not forgiving those who have come into your life, remember they're all part of your movie, and next week you get to rewrite your story, your new movie of your life, the new chapter. So I encourage you this week is to go through your entire life, and anyone who has done something or that you're still feeling charge for, is to do a forgiveness process and forgive them. Use the Ho'oponopono. That's also one of the tools I teach in my courses. So though if you want to be with me live with the course, that's where sign up for the workshop. And again, all the details and the links are on my website. Because to fully heal, it's about embodying these tools. And like I said, you can't spiritual bypass or do this from the ego and create a story or get caught up in different concepts. It's about embodying the tools and feeling everything that's coming up for you. And maybe you've been on this journey for decades, but it's like we're still shedding, we're still clearing, we're still purging, and that's what we're releasing. But the pressure that we are feeling right now is really intense. And I had this vision many years ago. It's you can if you walk through a spider's web and it's like it's sticky, and so if you are caught up in the spider's web, which is the old system, well, that again, that's a choice. You can stay stuck in that old system within the spider's web, and if that feels good for you, or by all means, you have free will. But what we're doing is dissolving, and this is where the fear. See, if you're fearful, that's where the spider's web will stick to you. But if you bring more light through your body, the stickiness of the spider's web will just dissolve and fall off you. And that's what we are shedding. We're peeling off the old skin, because the skin, it's so tight, it no longer fits us, because that was the old version of us. We are stepping into a whole new version, and that's what we are rewriting, our story of our life, of our future. That's what the new moon solar eclipse will be next week on the 17th. This is what we're building up to, plus the Chinese fire horse also is on the same day. So this is the big it's explosive, it's the big bang, it's all like a volcano eruption, it's huge. And so that's what we are moving into. And so it's a very exciting, magical, magnificent, just this eclipse energy is massive, and it's helping every individual on the planet to awaken and truly step into who they truly are. And can you imagine an earth full of love and light and heaven on earth and peace and everything is beautiful. There's no conflict, there's no wars, there's no poverty, there's nothing. It's like everything. It's like we're all living in paradise. That's the vision. Maybe I'm, living in fantasy world, but I know it's possible. That's the new earth that we're moving into. So if you can just hold that vision and keep moving towards that and have faith and trust that if everyone holds that vision, then all the darkness, the corruption, the horrible satanic rituals that have gone on for centuries, and the children and all that darkness is all being cleared. And we're actually seeing this with what's being exposed right now. I won't say it here because, it's everything is all coming to the surface to be cleared and transmute the energy. And you know what I'm talking about. It's all over. So this is a stripping away of the old reality, and we are creating a whole new reality for 2026. And we will continue this for the next few years. So it's a very exciting time, but this week, I just encourage you to keep shedding and reevaluate every area of your life, because when you can truly just surrender and allow the miracles to transform whatever is going on, you will feel so liberated. This is being completely fearless in everything that you do. So what if you let go of that relationship? What if you let go of that job? And because there's always something new waiting for you. And it's about trusting that. Okay, so deep breath. I'm going to choose a card from the Good Tarot. This is Colette Baron Reed, and love this deck. Thank you, Colette. And let's choose a card and see. Oh, okay. Those ones jumped out onto the floor, and we have the Empress. So this is our new reality. This is us stepping into the new version of us. This is a really powerful card. And it's also one of the major arcana cards. And then we have the Three of Water. This is the shedding, the letting go. And if you are around water, I encourage you, go swimming, swim in the ocean, swim wherever you can, or have a detox bath. You maybe do Epsom salts, maybe do a magnesium bath or shower and just cleanse, maybe the salt scrub, and just keep cleansing, because it's the water and the shedding. And remember, we're peeling off the old skin of the snake. So, but the Empress, this is all about fertility and our new beginnings. So let me share the extended message. This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibility that I can manifest and create. I'm a powerful co-creator, and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. So this is what we are moving into when we completely surrender and let go of the old. There's infinite opportunities and new doors opening for us. And this three of water is a celebration, enjoying community, sharing, exuberance, team spirit, common goal, and friendship. Joy and excitement flow among all those gathered. I embrace being a part of something larger than myself. It's a time to delight in the camaraderie as I experience the greater whole that is my community or team. We buoy each other and play together as we co-create. We are friends, family, and companions, sharing our experiences. It is a time to remember we must accept each other as we are, with both shadow and light within. And that's a beautiful summary of what we've been talking about, is when we can recognize the light and the dark within ourselves and come to peace with that, and this is where the balance comes in. This is what I go much deeper into in the Benn method: balance, energy, nurture, and nourish. We all have those blind spots, but when you can come into peace with, it's like, oh, okay, well, let's work around it, because they're our anchor point. See it as an anchor point here on this earth. But it's, you don't have to play out the story or stay in that old victimhood, the blame. It's like, this happened to me. It's like, oh, I recognize that pattern within me, and instead of playing out the old pattern and the cycle, well, whew, I no longer react to that trigger, or I'm now at peace. So remember, all our brothers and sisters around us are all mirrors for and a reflection of what's going on within us. And so as we all do our inner work, we're all raising our energy, vibration, and frequency, and operating from a higher frequency of truth. And that's where we can communicate together, and also have love and compassion for those who are fearful and not willing to do their inner work. Just, okay, send them love. And like I said, maybe this life, they won't choose to do the work. Maybe it'll be another life or whatever, but have no judgment. Okay. I'm going to choose from the Psychic Tarot, and I'll choose one more card. And so just keep these dates in mind. February the 14th, massive. Then we got February the 17th, huge. And then February the 20th. So all next week, I mean, basically the whole month of February, and then the end of February on the 26th, Mercury goes retrograde. So there's a lot happening this month, and this is where just lots of self-care, lots and lots of self-care, because this is a huge shake-up for everybody. Okay. And be gentle with yourself. Just, if you're feeling spinny, or if you're feeling exhausted, just pull back your energy, go nurture you. And I've been feeling the energy massively, and so lots of grounding is required. Okay, card please. I just got a big energy shift through my body. Just confirmation. Okay. So stay tuned into your body, okay? And just feel what's coming to the surface, and feel new beginnings. Well, I mean, this speaks for yourself. This is the first major arcana card. It's new beginnings. This is what we are stepping into. It's all new beginnings, and everything that we are preparing and shedding and releasing and letting go and purging out and creating, and it's stripping away. This is all stepping into new beginnings for our new reality, our new future. And so I really encourage you to do the list of write out. You may need several pieces of paper and just write it all out, and identify what's working. Maybe it's simple things like the foods that you're eating no longer resonate or align to you. Maybe it's whoever the people in your life. Like, go through every single area of your life, and see what feels good for you and what drains your energy. And that's the stripping away and the letting go. And when you let go, you actually create more space for the new energy to come in. And that's what we are creating. We're creating a whole new reality, new earth, new beginnings. And this card just confirms what we're moving into. So go out and create those miracles and those magical moments, because we're all in this together. And I'm cheering you on and sending you so much love, many blessings, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye for now.